plan is designed so that we can direct messaging at those folks that are at most risk during these coastal storm events. It's extremely important and beneficial that we talk strictly to those folks that we need to heed the message. Going back to Superstorm Sandy, Hurricane Irene, we use catchphrases like, if you live in a flood zone, if you flooded in the past, you need to evacuate. And what happens with those messages is, number one, our visitors that come during the summer months, our renters that come in during the times of year, they may not have flooded in the past because they weren't here and they don't understand what that message is. And additionally, we're possibly asking people to move that we don't really need to. So this new plan with the Know Your Zone and the plan behind it for us, we can target the message at those folks that need to evacuate when we need them to evacuate. We have the resources in place to support those evacuations based on our plan and our other guidance, and we look forward to this process moving forward so that the residents in Monmouth County will understand what it is that we're trying to tell them about the evacuations. And that is really, you know, the flooding and the inundation from these storms are the deadliest portions of it. We saw people in Superstorm Sandy outside of Monmouth County that lost their lives due to flooding events. And this new program is designed specifically to help and eliminate that from ever happening here in Monmouth County.
I'm extremely proud of my emergency management staff. My emergency management coordinator, Mike Oppegaard, along with the entire Sheriff's Office emergency management team, has done an excellent job at putting this program together, the first of its kind in the state of New Jersey, and it allows us again to specifically target. So many times, as Mike Oppegaard and all the OEM coordinators will tell you, when we go to evacuate, the questions from the residents are, well, am I in that evacuation order? Do I count in that evacuation order? Does it affect my house or my block? Now we have this information loaded in and at our fingertips, and that is why we decided to roll out a Know Your Zone campaign, which will give the tools not only to our residents, but all of our first responders to know about flood inundation in those particular zones.
As you may know, these two departments, the Emergency Management and Planning, have established a nationally recognized community rating assistance program, which works to help communities enter or increase their tier rating. And this new plan and outreach program will inherently help our communities within this program by providing them an avenue to receive additional points. And while they may have to take a few extra steps, with the help of planning and OEM, they could potentially receive an estimated 395 additional points. And these points will most likely push some towns to the next category within their system, thus saving the residents an additional 5% on their flood insurance rates. And once again, Monmouth County is leading the way on putting money back in the hands of our taxpayers. So this program is something that we're extremely proud of.